says that today, more than 37 million Americans are food insecure. That's nearly 1 out of every 8 households in America that don't have enough to eat. So people are turning to food banks to feed their families. And that's where we find NBC's Steve Patterson at a downtown Los Angeles food bank. Steve, walk us through where you are, what's going on, and how many people are they expecting today?
Well, you can see the setup behind me, Chris. This is just another unfortunate sign of the times. Speaks to everything that Stephanie was talking about. Behind me, you can see the setup. Workers have prepared this. They've gotten this down to a science. This is the LA Regional Food Bank. They've been doing this since the pandemic started. They do it several times a week. They're serving today alone at this one site about 1,800 people. That's what they've prepared for. They said their production capacity has been up about 120% since the pandemic started. So this just puts it into stark relief again that people need a way to feed themselves and feed their families. I have Michael Flood. He's the CEO of the Regional Food Bank here. Just wanted to talk to you, Michael, about where we are with distribution, not only before the pandemic, but on something like the Great Recession. Where do the numbers stack up? And do you see this continuing even after, say, we get a vaccine?
Yeah, I think the unemployment rate is a real good indicator of the demand, and we are much higher than the height of the Great Recession here in LA County, about 17.5%. So we see the need for these distributions to remain as long as this unemployment rate is at really historic levels. And these distributions help because it allows families to come through, not get out of their car, quickly get food assistance, and move on. For people who don't have a car, they'll go to one of our agency partners and get food assistance in that way.
You've distributed something like 90 million pounds of food since this crisis started. What kind of strain does something like this put on the food bank? Do you have enough resources to keep doing this? And how do donations look at something like this?
Right. So we've had to add trucking because obviously a lot more food is being distributed. We've had some warehouse space donated to us, which is really very helpful on the capacity side. And on the food, we're looking for any source of food we can find to keep these distributions going. Yeah, as you mentioned, more than double, 125% up distribution since the pandemic hit compared to the pre-pandemic period. And yeah, we're looking for any resources we can get. Volunteers is a big part of it too, but that's going well. We've had a lot of volunteers come through and help us.
Yeah, Michael, thank you so much and good luck today. We know you have another big push. Again, this was expected to continue starting about a half hour from now. It will continue for the next few hours. Again, feeding up some 1,800 people that will drive through in their cars because of the pandemic. Very efficient, very safe, very quick, and able to get food to their families. Chris, back to you.
Yeah, I covered the LA Food Bank when I was in the bureau there. Fantastic organization, but wow, 90 million pounds of food. Extraordinary. Steve Patterson, thank you for bringing us that story. And we've got a startling warning for Americans today from the Congressional Budget Office.